Well, hello there, Aquarius. I'm Annette, and this is Intuitive Astrology and Tarot by Annette, and I'm finally here to do your love reading through the middle of May 2019. Welcome new subscribers. If you're not yet subscribed, just go ahead and click the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell so that you guys know whenever I go live or put out a new video. I welcome your positive comments and feedback. And this is a general love reading for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cusp. Because it is a general reading, not all of the messages are going to make sense to every single person who sees this video. So just keep an open mind whenever you're taking in a tarot video. And that's even more of a reason to get a private, personal reading with me. Just so your energy is isolated and we can focus strictly on you and your situation alone. This is going to be just, again, a general love reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cusp through the middle of May. Also want to remind you guys, for those of you in the Portland, Oregon area, I'm going to be coming there and doing a live YouTube broadcast from a haunted historic landmark in downtown Portland. There are tickets available for my event at my website. The link to my website is down below. So you can purchase tickets for that and get more information. And also, if you want to book a personal reading with me, okay? All right, so we're going to pull an overall message from the fortune deck, just what to keep in mind, your overall big picture, what the big story is, for the next couple of weeks. And you've got seduction, passion, and romance await. So this is the goddess of love, your Venus energy. Very beautiful, but there's love and romance, passion and romance here on tap for you, my aquas. All right, so let's get into the main deck and see what's going on in love for Aquarius, please. General love reading through mid-May 2019. Keep in mind the stories can flip around. We're working with spiritual energy. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cusp, please, Spirit. Off the bottom of the deck, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. Things are going to turn in your favor. This is Jupiter energy. It's Sagittarius energy. Things are looking up. You've completed a karmic cycle. What goes up must come down and vice versa. So some type of fated event is going in your favor, Aquarius. And then you've got the Devil, Capricorn energy. Okay. And you've got the Devil again. This is like double karma here, or two separate karmic situations. This is crazy. This deck I'm using has bonus cards, which I've mixed in with the deck. So it's crazy. There's about 90, I think 92 cards here. There's I think it's 88. I don't know. That you get the Devil twice with the Wheel of Fortune. This is definitely karma. And then you've got the Ten of Swords here. Ending to mental stress and anguish. On the bottom, you've got the Magician here. Underneath the Magician, you've got the Ten of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. And that leaves us with Death, Scorpio energy. Now, this is Pluto. Okay, Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, Lord of the Underworld. Pluto is in Saturn right now, and Saturn is retrograding through its home sign of Capricorn right now. I think through October, August or October. So there's some type of karmic cycle. Something's coming back around. I feel someone may have ended a karmic situation with someone else. So someone got their karma, but also good karma is coming back to someone else. Someone's coming back around. They had to end one karmic cycle with someone else before they can come back around to you. All right, so seduction, passion, and romance await. I feel someone may have been led astray or seduced by a karmic soulmate here, and it was very toxic with this devil here. But also, this is also about a soul contract. There's a shooting star with this devil card here. So this is fated. This is a destined soulmate here. There's your souls are bound together. So it had to go this way. This is also passion and just a lot of stuff. You got like a lot of major arcanas here, Aquarius. So this is going to be a deep reading. I feel energetically it's like, not only have I been busy with private clients, but I just didn't feel ready to do the air sign videos until today. I've just been feeling a lot of heavy energy around Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. And this is why. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcanas out of 10 cards I pulled. So this is insane. So there's seduction. Someone was led astray, I feel, by a karmic third party, karmic soulmate. And, there's some weird twist of fate here. But what goes around comes around. And this is like triple karma here. Triple karma. Someone may have been involved in some toxic situation. There may have been obsession, lust, greed, some type of addictions, drugs, sex. It's also about fear. Somebody changed themselves and they were tempted and led astray. They were seduced by the devil. And they created this themselves. This is the magician here. It's Aries energy. It's also related to Gemini or Virgo. It's mercurial. Mercury is the planet of communication. Someone knows that they've got all the tools at their disposal to create either their own heaven here with this 10 of Cups. They can create their own happiness, or they can create hell for themselves. And I feel somebody did that and they got their karma. And I also feel someone's manifesting. Someone, you need to be very careful when you're working with the law of attraction or any type of magic. And if you're doing any spell work, to try to have things turn in your favor. I feel it backfired on one person and it's working out for someone else's benefit here. With some of you might be involved with a twin flame or divine soulmate connection, and you always have the devil present as well as the lovers. One situation was fated and meant to, both situations are fated and meant to be, because the purpose of a karmic soulmate is to teach you those life lessons, but you have to learn them the hard way. And you're going to keep going round and round with this toxic karmic soulmate and dancing with the devil until you break yourself free and learn those karmic lessons and close out that cycle. There was some unfinished business. Someone had some karmic lessons to learn elsewhere before they could be in union with their divine soulmate. So, but someone is confident, they know what they're doing, they know that everything will work out for them. They've remained positive while they're trying to manifest here. And Jupiter is in its home sign of Sagittarius, and it's the planet of expansion and good luck. But there's going to be happiness. Someone might want to reunite. There may have been a third-party situation that someone got involved in with a karmic soulmate where they thought they were going to be happy and they weren't. And so, now someone, broke themselves free of the cycle of codependency, which is devil energy here. a cycle of codependency. Now they're independent and they know their worth. Before they didn't love themselves. This was all about learning how to love themselves. They didn't love themselves enough and know that happiness comes from within. And so now somebody wants to come back around and make things right. This is cooperation, collaboration, teamwork, taking everything you've learned and building building a strong foundation. This is the apprenticeship card. Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, with water sign energy here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We've got Capricorn here heavily, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Aries, Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, Cancer. But this has been just grueling. You both have been through the ringer with the Ten of Swords here. This is just putting a rest to mental stress, anguish. Someone's done being in this toxic cycle of this pity party, feeling like they're a victim when they had control over the situation the entire time. They had to break themselves free of the devil and learn how to think on their own and know that the power comes from within, and they had to gain their confidence. They allowed themselves to be a doormat. There was no communication. There may have been some narcissistic mindfuckery going on here. You've got the Two of Swords, the two swords of a stalemate situation, no communication, refusing to make a decision, purposely keeping yourself stuck with the Eight of Swords here, keeping yourself stuck with this karmic toxic soulmate because you felt bound to them, like you felt a false sense of responsibility for them, or they totally mind-fucked you. But there's an end here with death. With every ending comes a new beginning. This is your life cycle here. The wheel of life. Spinning the wheel of life, spinning the wheel of fortune, birth, life, death, and resurrection. This can also be the resurrection of a relationship or situation that you thought was over. You thought this soulmate, twin flame stuff was done with. It's not. They're coming back around because they realize that you're the one that makes them happy, and they had to gain confidence to get themselves out of a toxic karmic situation. You both had to learn how to love yourselves, and you both realized that something has to change here to get your Ten of Cups. You both now have to cooperate to bring back this relationship, to resurrect this and have a fresh start. 3 is the number of the Holy Trinity, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. It's about foundation of a new beginning. 3 is very Christ-like energy. So this is about just having faith. There's a spiritual connection here. And that's why I've got the devil here twice. Okay, there's some karmic soul contracts here. I also feel it's possible in a past life there may have been some type of magic spell done. Because soulmates, you're with each other, forever. Even the karmic toxic soulmate can be part of your same soul family as well as your divine soulmate. But years ago, maybe in another past life, there was some type of magic binding done here, because there are 8 swords behind the 2 swords here. And someone may have tried... Someone may have cursed you with this toxic karmic, but that the contract has been completed. Someone, they know that magic only works if you believe in it and if you put energy into it. And so someone was, I feel, possibly not in this lifetime. In previous lifetimes, there may have been some type of binding, but also for divine soulmates, people who are meant to be together, especially twin flames, the devil is not bad. This just means there's a soul contract here. The devil is a fallen angel. And the devil does not actively come after us. We choose to bind ourselves to this. But the divine soulmates, twin flames, were made for each other. Their souls were bound in spirit by the Holy Spirit. But this is also earthbound energy here. The devil still answers to the Lord, to God, to divine source energy. So his purpose is to make sure that the contract is fulfilled, no matter what. This is karma. Saturn makes people learn the hard way. This is Saturnal energy here. Saturn is the boss of the universe, father figure. So father is laying down the rules here and making sure you signed up. Everybody signed up for this contract. You have the soulmate, the divine soulmates have a divine purpose to fulfill here on Earth. They're both light workers. And you both agreed to have this experience on Earth. So this is contracts, soul contracts, binding. It's a binding contract. You can't run away from your fate. You cannot run from the devil here. Someone got their karma. And there's unfinished business with these twin flames. I feel the divine masculine has been trying to, not fulfill his hold up his end of the bargain, and the devil's going to make sure he does. Somebody's going to make sure. But there's change coming. So let's get another deck. We're going to clarify these major arcanas here. This is like a deadbeat parent who's trying to get out of paying their child support. Justice will catch up with them. They can't run. You'll get it one way or the other, whether they take their tax returns or garnish their wages or something. Karmic justice is served here. If someone didn't see somebody's worth before, somebody sees it now. They got their karma. They're breaking this cycle, this toxic karmic cycle. All right, let's clarify seduction for my aquas. Why is seduction here? Someone was tricked and fooled. Someone thought they were gonna be shopping at Gucci and ended up in the thrift shop. Got $20 in their pocket. They're gonna pop some tags, and they popped the wrong tag. They got swindled and tricked. All right, let's clarify seduction. Yeah, this has been stressful. This 9 of Swords here. You went from the 9 to the 10. You're done. This was this was mindfuckery here. And this is stress, worry, anxiety. Someone was seduced by someone who also may have been mentally ill. They really went through some emotional and mental hell with this situation. Let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Yep. Heartbreak, disappointment, betrayal, grief. This is in the past, though. It's still lingering, though. Someone has been in a repetitive cycle of heartbreak, disappointment, loss, betrayal. Third-party situations, it's been never-ending. But they needed to go through that to learn this, to get into this 9 of Pentacles, this independent, strong person who's well-manifested, which is minor arcana version of the Empress or the Emperor. Okay? They had to learn a lot of lessons in love the hard way. And to learn how to get out of their heads and more into their heart. And stop, over like obsessing. This is obsessing over love and heartbreak. Obsessing over it. Let it go, If somebody breaks your heart and they move on, just let it go. It does not serve you to sit in this sad, negative energy, this pity party shit. You've got more control and power over your own destiny and fate because you're the frickin' magician. Like I said, you can create your own happiness or your own hell. Why is the devil here twice? The moon, illusion, secret. Stuck in your emotions. Somebody's stuck in their feels. They can't stop thinking about somebody to the point of obsession. This is obsession, fear, a fear of the unknown, afraid of your emotions. Someone who's mentally ill and very toxic. Like this is someone, when I have all of these cards here, this is literally someone who's batshit crazy and delusional. With all of these swords, the devil, the moon, and the magician, someone is batshit crazy. They were obsessed with someone, and they're very, very toxic. And if you're in a situation, you need to get yourself away from this person ASAP before they drive you crazy. Somebody's on the frickin', they're riding the rails on the crazy train. Why is the moon here with the devil? Yep, they want a new beginning. We got the Fool here. Someone's afraid to have a new beginning and to try something different. And they say that when you keep repeating the same thing over and over, that's insanity. It's not working. Get off of the wheel of fortune here. Get off of this cycle. Get yourself off of this merry-go-round and be independent. Pull yourself away and think for yourself. Stand on your own 2 feet and do what's best for you. Get off of this endless cycle of foolishness. Get on your right path. It's time to get on your right path. Why is the Fool here with the moon and the devil? 10 of Swords. Again, ending this. It's an ending. There's 2 endings. I feel you both, 2 people ended something. All of this stress and anguish. I feel like one person is leaving a karmic. The other person decided, I'm not worried about the soulmate shit. I'm going to have a new beginning with or without them. I release myself. I'm letting go and letting God. It's about letting go, letting God. Because death is here. Transformation. And ending so that you can have a new beginning here. Okay, why is the 10 of Swords here twice? 10 of Cups. So now you can be happy. After the rain comes the sun. This is happily ever after. After going through a horrible cycle, now you got your happily ever after. And you've got the 10 of Cups here twice. So, you know, releasing all of that negativity will bring you your happily ever after. And you can manifest it. You've got the confidence now to make it happen. Why is the 10 of Cups here twice? Yes, it's a matter of divine timing with the 7 of Pentacles. Taking a step back and looking at everything, putting the finishing touches on something. Maybe it wasn't the right time for something, and you had to wait for the divine to put the finishing touches on the soulmate connection. But first, there was some karmic debt, so before you can start something new, you got to finish something else up. You got to eat your meat and potatoes before you can have your dessert. Okay? Got to eat your greens before you can have a treat. So, you know, 7 of Pentacles, Earth energy again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's about, you know, investing a lot of time, energy, and effort and, you know, waiting for your harvest to come in. Waiting to sow your harvest. It's almost ready. It wasn't ready before, but now it's almost ready. It's almost time. All right, why is the Magician here? 6 of Wands. returned from a battle victoriously, being seen, appreciated, receiving some type of recognition, gaining confidence. Okay. I also feel like with the toxic karmic soulmate, they were very manipulative and controlling. They were being a bit of a trickster and trying to get attention, trying to distract these, you know, and interfere in a divine soulmate twin flame connection. But someone has now gained their confidence and they're going to go after what they want. The war isn't over, but a battle's been won. And they've overcome this toxic cycle. And they're going to be, someone also sees you. Someone may also be someone who's very magical, who may be a celebrity. Like a David Copperfield person, or someone who's magical and they're being recognized. But, you know, someone has the Midas touch too. They're gaining their confidence. They know that they're all that in a bag of chips with this Nine of Pentacles. They already have the confidence within themselves. They don't need to have their ego stroked. This is also about ego death. There was a lot of ego involved here to the point of being toxic. Someone now sees someone else's worth, but they had to walk away. Okay, why is death here? Oh my God. You got the Lovers here. With this deck, this is twin flame divine soulmates being put together by Archangel Raphael, divine source energy, number 6, Gemini energy. This connection had to go through a lot of karmic stuff here. A lot of toxicity for it to regenerate. If you thought the connection was over, you can never break a divine soulmate connection because it's put together by divine source energy, by the Holy Spirit. Okay. You guys already built a foundation. Something had to end with a toxic third-party karmic situation. Now there's gonna be reconciliation and reunion. Somebody's coming back around. I feel it's a divine masculine is the one that had to go through this. Okay. He had to learn a really, really difficult spiritual lesson here. Let's clarify the Lovers with death. Oh my God. So after you die, you meet your maker and there's judgment day. Someone's made a final decision. This is also about forgiveness and reconciliation. The divine feminine has made a decision to, she had to let go of the situation so that the divine masculine could go learn his karmic lesson. Okay, that's unconditional love for someone. When you recognize that someone has some unfinished karmic business elsewhere and you release it because you know that your true love can never be broken and that they'll come back to you once they've completed their karmic cycles and lessons. And this is a phoenix rising out of the ashes. It's Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Raphael. This whole connection is changing. This is someone coming back from your past, and so is death. You guys are going to get a second chance at a do-over in this connection. You may be dealing again with any sign, or you may have a lot of these signs in your own chart. So let's clarify death, the Lovers, and judgment. You got the Seven of Swords. There was some deception here. No communication. Someone was trying to avoid their fate, and they can't. Now they got a wake-up call. They can't ignore this any longer. Someone was trying to get away from their twin flame agreement and their karma. Somebody's trying to avoid their karma and their fate and their destiny, and you can't run away from it. You can't. Somebody's going to get snatched up by the collar by Gabe and Ralph here. Somebody's like, no, you don't. Get your ass back here. No, you can't run away from me. You cannot deny this anymore. Somebody got their ass snatched up and hauled back in. You can't run away. You can't escape this. And someone now is going to take a chance with communication, take a risk. They're going to leave this indecision behind. There's 2 swords in the fire. They're leaving it behind. This is setting healthy boundaries. Okay, there's a word for when when a parent tries to avoid like child support. They're trying to, it's something, they're trying to escape their responsibility. There's a word for it. So I went through a similar, I went through a lot of child support stuff with my first divorce. It was horrible. And he was like not wanting to pay child support, not wanting to be a father. You know, and I forgot what word my lawyer used. And this is crazy that words escape me because I was an English and communications major. But yeah, somebody's trying to, you know, avoid this, you know, facing the truth. But, you know, there's a contract here. And the Saturn, the father of the universe, the devil, Capricorn energy, they're going to make sure you're held accountable and responsible. Spirit is making sure that, because you agreed to all of this in the 5D before you guys were born, you're all part of the same soul family. You agreed to help each other out on your lives, on your human experience here, because we're all souls having a human experience on Earth. And someone's trying to avoid it. You know, someone's like, you know, because when you're reincarnated, we're purposely, all of our past lives are erased. But when you start awakening, Spirit will show you glimpses of your past lives. That's why there's such a profound connection to certain people. And connections to your past lives, it's marked in your DNA. That's why I think it's important to have DNA testing. Go get a 23andMe done, and you might find some hidden stuff there. And also, if you think about, you know, if you're a history buff, or there's certain foods that you like, certain ethnic foods you like, or certain places that you're drawn to. You know, I'm Mexican, French, Creole, and Polish. I have a very strong affinity to France, very strong connection to France and other parts of Europe, like around Poland and England. I have no Irish in my blood, but I'm drawn to England, Ireland, Scotland, France, Spain, Italy, that whole region. So, and it comes out in the way I decorate my home, the way I dress. I speak French pretty well. You know, so there's a lot there. So you need to really, like I said, you can't escape your karmic soulmate contracts, even if you're a twin flame. So I hope this makes sense. Let's get some messages from the Vintage Wisdom Oracle, then I'll grab some love messages for you guys. Again, if you'd like to book a personal reading or purchase tickets for my Portland event, please visit my website. Thank you to all of you who've donated to this channel. I really, really appreciate it. All right, let's get a message from the Vintage Wisdom Oracle. Reflection. This has been coming up a lot. I feel a lot of people have been going into hermit mode and doing some navel gazing, and so, you know, somebody's been deep in thought and up in their head, and you know, you need to look in the mirror, take a long, hard look in the mirror, and face your demons, and look at your life, look at where you've been. You know, this is time to make a judgment call here. Reflect upon things. Think long and hard before you make a decision, and think about, you know, everything you've been through, and you'll see why things happened the way they did. If you keep repeating cycles and it still isn't working, well, it's time to let go of that situation or that person. I don't give anybody more than a second chance. You get 2 chances. If you screw up the second time, that's it, I'm done with you. And that's about being discerning and also learning from past experiences. If you give somebody 2, 3, 4 chances and they're treating you like a frickin' revolving door at Bloomingdale's and going round and round here through the turnstile, and it's not getting any better, then you need to let it go. And it's going to be heartbreaking, but you have to do what's best for you and have healthy boundaries, and stop allowing someone to treat you like a flippin' doormat and stress you out and just, treat you like you're worthless or make you feel like you're worthless. You need to have the confidence to make good decisions and use your head, make good head over heart decisions. Okay, let's get some love messages. I want 2 love messages for my Aquariuses, please, Spirit. Thank you. Heartache. I don't have my reading glasses here. Pain and distress will only come from this love. Best protect your heart. Yeah, so this is with the karmic soulmate. You need to let go of the karmic toxic situation because it's just not going to get any better. And it's time to cut your losses now before it gets worse. So that was for the karmic soulmate situation. And then fondness. Gently honor the soft feelings between you. Don't rush right now. So your twin flame or divine soulmate, there's still a lot of fondness there, and you're going to have to start over from the ground up. You both are going to have to put in the effort here and cooperate and just take things slow and start off slow. And then you're going to get to this happily ever after here because you've got the 10 of Cups here twice. Okay, so, whoops. There's still fondness here, and you can be happy together with your divine partner, with the person meant for you. All right, so that's what I've got for my lovely Aquas. Until next time, be the love, be the light. Take care. Bye.